Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Chick will be our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this.
And now, welcome your...
Thomas Shaver will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into his shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
Angelo Baladares will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And that's through, a base hit.
And these are the kind of things you work on every day here at the AA level. Learning to hit the ball the other way. If you're not a 30 home run guy, that's a skill you'll just have to continue to develop if you want to move up the ladder.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Let's go. Here you go. Let it fly right here.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Relay.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And now you can't help but think back to that tag out from just a minute ago. If he just stays where he is, he very likely scores on this ball. Instead, this one's going to wind up only being a 1-out double.
Brandon Snyder will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. On the ground towards second, and this is knocked down over there.
Take the turn.
And no play after that, so put runners at the corners now as that'll likely be ruled an infield single.
Batting 7. Center
Corey
fielder.
Brown will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. And he takes ball 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. That's an important run down there at third. He can't be chasing pitches like that.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And you can't afford another base runner here. So whatever your best pitch is, whatever one you feel most comfortable with, that's the one you want to turn to.
Come on, big dog. Stay hot. Let's go. Hold him right here now, guys.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Hernandez.
Jonas Hernandez will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And that's taken for strike 1.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Chu is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Number 10 will stand in here.
Now
He
batting.
doubled his first time
Number
around.
10.
One out now.
Hey, knock it down. Make a play infield.
All right, one time right here.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Come on, guys. Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby. Hey, roll him over.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Right there. Attaboy. Here we go, fellas. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Hey, I like that up there, huh?
Swinging a bouncer out in front. And he's safe.
And you know what? We see this happen way too many times. The ball's a nice little comebacker. He's got plenty of time to make this throw to second, but for some reason, he's got to wait an extra half second for his middle infielder to cover the base, and that delay just threw the timing of this play completely off.
Brandon Snyder will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
No one bet. Let's go.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he's back standing.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? All right, one time right here. Hey, let it fly.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Come on, big guy.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Hey, let's hold him right here.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Roll it up.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh? Hey, let her rip one time.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Ball. Be straight. Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now. Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, take it.
Runner not going anywhere at second, now the pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Return throw is in time. How about number 10 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
10.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hey now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
Ball two. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
Go. Right here.
Now the 2-0 is bounced toward the hole and into left field. He's got a base hit. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Joe Barton will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Steve Rich will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
No one's better up there, kid.
Hard hit to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Number 10 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first, it's a double play as their woes. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great